What is up, YouTube? Jared, RedRacer video. Hey, it's rally day. I'm having a rough morning, guys. My car was leaking some oil. I had to take a JDP, but they said send it. We pushed out a front crank. We're going. We're decaled up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Drive road rally. We're ready. Got the Nova stretch on the front bumper. Pretty slick. Snaps on, snaps off. It's like a 1 minute install once you get the screws in. But anyways, here we go. Rally day, guys. You're coming with me. Thanks for riding. All right, I've calmed down a little bit. We hit the road, got a little ways down the road, went to where there's E85 that I can get. We got the 85. We are ready to go. The rally is beginning. Everybody's headed this way. I got a little bit of a head start so that I could still meet up with everybody and get E85. And I went and got my camera bag that I forgot at my house. So all is well that ends well. I'm gonna meet up with everybody shortly. I didn't get to get the first meetup, which sucks, but I was really looking forward to getting pictures and stuff there. But we are ready. We're on the road, leaving Orem, Utah. The only place I can get E85 anywhere near me. I'm liking the front thing on the car and protection. Didn't do anything for the rock that smashed my windshield. Actually, I'm gonna show you that real quick here if I can. This sucked. Boom. Oh, there's my wife and the rock chip working from the road. That's what she does. She's the reason I can do this crazy stuff, guys. That's why, that computer right there. Thank you, Justin, and everybody else. We're hitting the road. We'll have more soon. Let's do it. All right, we are at one of our many pit stops. We actually stopped at a gas station with no gas. So I'm guessing everybody's just using this as a pit stop. Kia Stinger we got with this. Sexy i8. There's a lot of cool stuff. Check out this Mclaren.
So how you guys liking it? Good? Feeling it? Feeling good?
That's a LSX Whipple 1LE. That car makes like 900 wheel almost. That Porsche 740 wheel. We got Jake, Sexy Lexi. We got Jason and James over here.
So who all needs gas? We gotta go the next one?
So, having a lot of fun. Trying to do a lot of video stuff, but it's a little bit more challenging when I'm driving fast and trying to keep up. But so far, so good. A couple other buddies, Juan, Patrick. A lot of fun. If you guys ever get an opportunity to do one of these drive road rides, you should check them out. We'll check in again soon. Oh, this car is stupid fast. Honey, how fast is my car?
Fun times fast.
Fun times fast, folks. You heard it here first. Have a little clip of me racing a McLaren, but that McLaren, the driver of it actually is in jail. So they got up ahead of us. We were looking for E85 in Grand Junction, which we found out there is none. But the drive road rally guy, James Hardwick, very solid dude. Apparently they were all up ahead of us and they were all clipping along, and they ran through a speed trap, and one of our friends, Juan, got pulled over, and then the McLaren got pulled over, and he's going to jail tonight. So yeah, now we're going 5-6 miles an hour over the speed limit. So this will be a Sunday driver rally from this point on. But we're about, what, 2 hours out? 2 hours out of Denver. My navigator's doing an excellent job. We've made every turn, and she's done just phenomenal. It's just beautiful. She's done great. All right, it's rally day. We were going to make this 2 videos. Change of plans. I'll figure out a way to edit it and make it all work when I'm home, but there's no way I'm uploading while I'm down here. Too much driving, too much tired, and yeah, I'm still fried from yesterday. So it's morning time. Rally's going on this morning. Made it here last night, one piece. Everybody made it. I told you guys James got arrested, and I was like distraught, as was everyone else. James, you're a dirty rat. And James played a trick on everybody, and so he was not arrested. He was not in trouble, and he was just messing with Jake. I think it was Jake. I think he was trying to mess with Jake. And then it just spread out of control. I don't think he intended maybe for everybody to think that, but that schmuck did not get arrested. Everything was fine. We got down here, met up with everybody, had a good time last night. So here we go, rallies today. I'll figure out a way to, like I said, to edit it all, make it all together. Now you guys are gonna have to watch a little bit of a long video. I'm sorry, but that's what it's gonna be. So Here we go, a couple of the cars out here this morning. Everybody else kind of parked all over. A few of them are out getting breakfast. We're gonna go clean up cars. We'll catch up again at the rally, show you the lineup. Here we go. We are here at Mclaren of Denver. This is the starting point for the rally. I'm gonna walk through the lineup here, show you guys the cars that are here. Tons of cars, all of them awesome. All shapes and sizes too. There is a way cool gathering of cars, so I'm really excited. About to walk in here, get all registered up, get our bag, our shirts, all those kind of things, do a couple little wipe down things on the car so I can get some nice photos. We are gonna walk through and take photos of everything. So guys, make sure you check out the Instagram account. Same thing as always, at RedRacer Video. Link in the description to that so that you guys can go and follow me on Instagram. We will have tons of pictures of all this stuff. We've also still got a whole bunch of pictures coming from the Planes and Horsepower show. So tons of way cool antique historic vehicles with some really, really cool and historic planes. So be looking out for that. But without further ado, we'll go walk through, show you guys the lineup, and it's rally time. All right, let's hit you with the lineup.
You got what we need, Jacob, right?
Well, we made it. She's leaking a little oil from the front crank, but we'll get that figured out. We're just feeding her in the meantime. So far, so good. We have my V12 brethren here.
Oh, hey! What's up, everybody? V12 Lifestyle's the best.
That's right, I just said that actually. I didn't say they were the best, but I was about to. Where you guys going?
We're going to the first stop right now. We're gonna meet you there, and we're gonna see what you draw.
Get some pokers.
What are you gonna draw, Jared? What's your first card?
The ace of hearts. No,
Predict it. Predict it right now. Let's see if you're right.
The 10 of
Diamonds?
diamonds.
10 of diamonds. Let's see if it happens. 10 of diamonds.
Those Boston's look good on there. Shift into drive. This is the shift into drive Jute Nismo. Or this has a GTR engine in it. Alright, that was a big lie, but that would be cool if it did. There goes James. He's the man that helps put on this rally. Told you guys this lineup was nice. I love this color. I can't remember the orange color, competition orange, or I can't remember what it's called, but I like it a lot.
Could be. I don't know. I didn't see much information on this, so I'm not sure if it's time.
This one was in the video earlier for a little bit.
This, I mean, we're not in a race, but we have a slotted amount of time where we have to get done.
There's Nick from 8080. This is his ride for the weekend.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Juan. Recording me, recording you. Oh, hey, hey.
I don't really care about the car, but I do like that hat.
Yeah? My wife picked this out. She did good, huh?
Keep her around, bro.
Yeah, she's a good one. Kia Stinger over here. I like that car. I want to drive it. Heard good things about him. Got the Joker over here, my man Juan's car. .570S. That's pretty. Pro Charge 935 wheels E06. Pretty sure he'll be beating me at some point today. Got McLarens on McLarens out here. Whipple LSX 1LE, 890 wheel, I believe, in this one. A Porsche 740 wheel, and it is for sale. So if you're looking for a fast Porsche, here you go. This is a 570 GT Mclaren. Thin blue lines, my guy from Utah, HT. Ooh, got a GT.
These ones will go, these ones are professional grade. They'll go 20 miles if it's flat. They'll go about 4 miles in the so they're pretty good. Better than one.
M4, M6. Oh, they're calling us the driver's meeting. We got to wrap this up. This i8 is beautiful. I dig it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even a gold accent person, but that just works. My man Jason's whip. E85 headers. Got a bunch of love from JDP recently. Sounds like, oh no, I lied. Oh, I got caught slipping. This is my friend James Humphrey's whip. This is my friend Jason's whip. Very close. This one just got the JDP treatment. As far as I know, it's the first white car, or first car to have a white GDP stripe. At Manhood Beard Company, if you guys want to check that out. Lux Auto Spa did an awesome job on these stripes. Oh, he scared me. What an ass. All for sale, McLaren to Denver. Look them up. 720S over here. This is the big boy, I think. I'm not a McLaren expert, but I think this is the fast one. There's not one of these on the rally. Darn it. I was hoping there would be.
Go. Rally life. First thing, I just want to go over safety real quick. When you're on the road, just make sure that you pay attention to the people that are around you. Everybody loves their cars just as equally. We don't want anybody to get hit or make a mistake. So if you're going to take that left lane to pass somebody, make sure you double check. These cars can move quickly. They may be there 1 second, the next second they're not. You know, you never know what's going to happen. So just double check everything that you guys do along this route. It's a beautiful day. We have no clouds in the sky. It's going to be awesome the whole route.
All right, we are underway. We are in the number 2 position as far as I can tell to the first stop. There's not really a prize for getting there first, but there is a McLaren in front of me and a Hellcat behind me. So that is all the motivation I need. I'm sure that makes her nervous.
Yep.
But here we go. We're underway. I'll try and get you as much as I can throughout the day. My wife's holding my camera. Going to be getting the races as best we can, so we'll see what happens. We got some 2 amateurs in here. We got the blind leading the blind on camera duty, so we'll see what happens. Excited to bring it to you though. Let's go. All right, we made the first rally point. Somebody's alarm's going off. Oh, it's my alarm. Oh, my wife. Call the cops! I don't know her. Yeah, so this is the group. Everybody's here. I don't know if it's everybody, but a bunch of us. And we'll wait up here for a minute and then we'll split. We're in the front little group of cars. I tried to stay right at the front, but there's some people that were just stupid. Yeah, I love my kids too much. So we had fun though. No races yet. This was a windy canyon spot, so nowhere to get any legs where we could push. We'll do that soon. Check you later. So it's update time. I am in the car, we are driving, and that's the good news. The less than inspiring news is that Lola seems to be a little consistent in that she doesn't like going out to new events untested. You guys know about the front crank leak, which is not crucial. No big deal there. I'm okay feeding it a little bit of oil, and we have. We've used like 1.5 quarts in a lot of miles, which is not that crazy considering you consume some anyway in 1,000 miles, so it's not that bad. We've added oil, no big deal. Started noticing there was a little more fluid, and then I started noticing coming down a canyon, a sketchy canyon, in which we were traveling fairly rapidly. Started getting a little bit of a squishy pedal, so thankfully I stopped almost immediately when I got a spot and looked at it, couldn't see anything crazy, went and pushed the brake pedal again. It felt kind of stiff again. So I thought maybe they were getting hot, which shouldn't happen. These brakes are huge and I wasn't pushing them that hard, but I thought, maybe they're hot. So we wait, get in, start driving. It felt like they were okay again. So maybe like, what, 10 more minutes of driving, something like that. We get down to the bottom and we get to where we're going, and I start feeling that I don't have brakes. So sure enough, I don't have brakes. Not sure what happened. We've tested the bleeder like nipple on the caliper, and we tightened down the brake line bolt, but you can definitely hear air coming when you push the brake pedal coming from the right front of the car somewhere. So thankfully I had a really awesome guy named TJ there with us that helped us out. Had a tool that I needed. He helped me figure out that I was pretty much dead in the water. My good friend Brandon also was there and helped and stayed with me. He went and got some brake fluid, so thank you, Brandon. Rally life is cool. Everybody just comes through and helps. It's been fun. Me and my wife were talking, and all things considered, I am not even a little bit mad. On my video when I was at Pikes Peak, I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that was crying inside a little. You might have seen it on the video that I was pretty upset at one point in that video. I am not upset right now, and it's not just because we're in Colorado. I am not upset because we were coming down a sketchy canyon very fast, and I lucked out and I didn't lose brakes until we were at the bottom and my car was parked. So if 8-pound 6-ounce baby Jesus and my good mother and father Patty and Larry Royce above weren't looking out for me on that one, then I don't know what happened. But all things considered, I have a front crank seal leak that's not that bad. I have a brake line that blew out, and I'm driving my car back to the hotel right now. How could I really be mad? So we're gonna get back to the hotel. I don't know how I'm getting home or how my car is getting home. I'm not gonna worry about that till later, but I'm happy that I didn't lose brakes until I got down the hill. I really have lucked out. My wife asked the question, she's like, man, aren't you starting to get sick of this car, or aren't you starting to worry that it's a piece of crap? And my answer to that is this. There are probably people who will watch this video and be like, oh man, that's a trouble car. And my good friend Doug Woolley, you schmuck, he's probably gonna say that I never should have gone to turbos and should have left my car alone and blah, blah, blah. But you know what I say? No risk it, no biscuit. I gotta make this thing beastly. I gotta take some chances to do it. We're just kind of working through some kinks. I think I just flat out blew out a brake line, and we've been driving the car for 800 miles. So, I mean, honestly, to me, that's either just a happenstance, a dumb luck thing, or maybe the turbos are creating heat and got a line hot, or I don't know. But again, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm alive. I came down a canyon that was scary, and we'll get the car home, we'll get it ironed out, and it's gonna be the baddest car around. This has been fun. There's been a lot of people who've taken notice of the car, and it's just been really awesome. So no, I am still happy. This does suck. I'm limping the car back and using the transmission and what little bit of brakes I have. I'm not driving it safely. We've got a couple of people in front and in back, and we're working together to provide me space, but we filled up the brake fluid. We've got some fluid in the trunk. We'll pull over here again in a minute and keep putting more in so that I can keep dumping it out. But all is well that ends well, and we're about to get to the hotel tonight, do some relaxing, go have some drinks and dinner with some friends, and it's still gonna be a good night. It's all about perspective, folks, and I could be really upset about all the things that have happened today, but I could also be really happy that I'm still sitting here in my car with my wife, and my kids are home healthy, and I have the baddest Camaro on the planet, even though it's being a little punk right now. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna come with some more updates and tell you what's cool to update you with, but right now there's not a whole lot of rallying left in Lola, but I still love her. Over and out. Okay, so clearly this weekend didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I'm tired, I haven't slept much. I'm headed down to JDP right now. Gonna go find out what's going down with the car a little bit today maybe. They may not even get to look at it. They are busy, we've got a lot going on. A lot of balls in motion down there too. We've got our work cut out for us here for the next little bit, but we'll keep bringing the content. I'll keep you guys posted on the car. We will be finding out soon what's going on so we can get parts and things coming. In the time the car was running, it was super inspiring. Everything that we ran with, there wasn't a car there that I was worried I didn't have enough for. So that was exciting. There was one, the twin turbo Porsche. We found out we both run EFR 7163 turbos. He's way cool. We had a good time talking. I had a lot of fun talking to him. McLaren that I raced, it was pretty easy, to be perfectly honest. You guys saw that little clip in the video. He just was out of field of sight pretty fast, and we raced him on the wrong side, so my wife couldn't shoot. But I mean, it was pretty a handy beatdown. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens going forward. Great rally. The car did good. I'm so happy. I know it's crazy to seem like super excited and chipper when, you know, the car's sitting on a trailer right now. We got to figure out what's happening to it. But new setup, new bottom out twin turbo setup. You know, I don't see a lot of AGP cars out there. There's a couple of them, but not tons. So, you know, this is a newish setup. There is no room in there. There's a lot of stuff packed in there like sardines on bottom mount turbos on a 6th gen, guys. So I'm not super upset. You know, it may be weird, and I'm just not. And I got to say this real quick. And yes, I'm affiliated with JDP. Yes, I love the people at JDP. They're my people. Having said that, I'm realistic, and you know, I call things the way they are. And that's why, you know, when I have a brake failure, I make this video. I'm sure, much to the chagrin of Jordan, who would probably rather that I wasn't making this video today. You know, he'd probably rather I'm not talking about the things. But it's going to be real life. I'm going to show you guys what really happens, and that's what really happened. You know, the car went out there, and Jordan was kind of saying, you know, well, it'd be nice. It's just hard, and we don't get a lot of time to test these to send them out to events. And in fairness, you know, that line didn't fail, and I think I said this in the video earlier, to like 800 miles. So, I mean, how do we really know? I think that was just one of those things. It was going to be a growing pain. We were going to find out when it happened. So it happened. We know where we're at now. We already had pushed out the front crank seal a little bit again. Not a little bit, a lot. But so that was already coming. So it wasn't like the car wasn't going back for having that looked at. So just minor steps, guys. You know, a lot of people, you know, they always say you've got to pay to play, and I'm paying to play a little bit. It's been a little bit frustrating, and there's been some things that haven't exactly gone exactly the way I would have liked them to, obviously. But I'm not discouraged at all. I love JDP as much and more than I ever have. I mean, they drove. I had a very good friend, Joel and Janae, and I mentioned this already in the video somewhere maybe. I can't remember now because this turned into 3 days of recording. But had very good people, and thank you guys so much for coming and getting me from Denver and getting me to Cheyenne. And then Jeremy drove the rest of the way up and got me on his Sunday, and then we got home last night like 3 in the morning. So I'm very grateful. You know, things happen in these kind of stuff, guys. We are pushing these things to the jagged edge. You know, I'm not making a 2,500 horsepower drag car, but to make a car that's going to be around 950, 1,000, I'm thinking wheel horsepower when all is said and done here soon, reliably, you know, there's a lot to be said for that. And to be able to say it's reliable, you've got to kind of have stuff like this that happens, and that's what happened to us. So we will get it fixed. It's not super crucial. I am very fortunate that the brakes didn't give me grief in a much less opportune time, because a couple minutes before or after, and that really could have been scary. So I'm fortunate. I'm happy. I'm blessed and I'm grateful. So I'm grateful for all of you guys for sticking in. I know this video could have been another one about a lot of racing, and instead it's just another one about my story and my journey. And so I'm hoping the guys that are following for that still got a lot of enjoyment out of this video. Well, keep them coming, guys. Thank you for supporting me. Keep it coming. Drive Road Rally and everybody involved there, thank you guys so much. That was the funnest weekend I've had, and that's coming from the guy who towed his car home. So, man, that was fun. You guys got to do one. If you ever see Drive Road Rally come to your town, if any of you guys are local or semi-local to Utah when we have ours, I assure you, you would have fun if you came out to it. I think I might have heard of one person who wasn't super chipper about the rally, and I think it's because they got lost, and, you know, it gets frustrating. But 39 other people, I mean, had a great time. So come check those out when you can, guys. They're a lot of fun. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Whoa, I don't know what the camera did there. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I will have another one up soon. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. We got to keep this thing going up, guys, please. Thanks again. Jared RedRacer video. We will catch you on the next one.